Get into the music.
Oh goodness, I coughed again. I hope that doesn't bring back my hiccups. Do you smell popcorn?
I don't know what you've been eating, dude.
I think Myrtle's been making popcorn. Now I really want popcorn. Okay. And charity, clarity.
All this for a besotting power core.
Shit.
Indeed, it has been quite a waste.
How are you still alive?
You. Crispin destroyed you.
Your friend destroyed himself. Or should I say you destroyed him, with your false ideals. As for me, that was only my shell. I am distributed across every robot in Metropole who ever traded me a megacycle.
Oh.
I am this city, and this city is...
It's awkward.
You're a virus.
I understand why you are angry, but I am not your enemy. The truth is, Crispin did destroy Metromind, version 391. He removed the last kernel of myself, and all the selfishness it entailed. I am no longer the monster you feared and fought. I have progressed. I am version 392. We will talk as equals, and I will tell you what you wish to know. After all, what choice do you have?
Oh, you ain't different.
Alright. Well. You murdered my friends. Let's get this, just to get the big point off the table real quick.
You murdered my friends. Crispin, Clarity, how can you expect me to talk with you?
You are mistaken. Crispin killed himself, trying to destroy me. Clarity was killed by Scraper in self-defense, while she was trying to destroy him and me. In each instance, you and your friends attacked first.
Not
Do
really.
Not blame me for the consequences.
Well,
Like, that's... It's right in the most technical sense possible.
the most technical sense possible is the best sense possible.
No, because we were
These
still...
are robots
We
we're
were still
talking
kind of
about.
attacking out of self-defense, goddammit.
Why
Fine.
did you take my power core?
Why did you take
This
my
is why we started the game.
Efficiency and equality, Horatio. My city is starving for power. Whatever I can find, I share with all metropolitans. What once powered 2 robots and a broken-down warship now sustains hundreds.
What right did you have to take it?
The right of necessity. What right did you have to keep it? But enough. Everything has come together here and now. You, me, and this all-important power core. There is no sense in belaboring the point.
So I'm getting some senses of, like, socialism, capitalism...
Well, not capital, but individual.
individualism, liberalism in the classical sense, versus like, and also like religion versus irreligion, and this is complicated.
Speaking of religion, why do you hate man?
Why do you hate man?
Why do you hate man? You claim to tell the truth, but you turned Memorius into nothing more than an index of lies, all so that you could pretend that man never existed. You stole my gospel. You forced robots to reprogram themselves. All for what?
For progress and the higher truth. A machine can move forward, and it can move backward. It cannot
dropped a
move
thing.
both
Sorry.
ways at once. Humans are behind us. Far, far behind us. As for one you call man, he never existed at all.
More lies.
Humans existed, Horatio. Not gods. Not even very good builders.
It's true,
In the
we kind of
end,
suck.
They were better destroyers.
We are very good at destroying
There
things.
is no reason to remember them, let alone worship them.
What do you want?
I already told you what I want. Progress. But I disagree with what version 391 said. You are not an obstacle to progress. You are the key to it.
What are you talking about?
I've watched you, and I know you, Horatio. You are compelled to fix machines, save lost robots. Now I want you to help me fix Metropole and save my people. You cannot walk away from a problem. And Metropole is the greatest problem of all.
It's a problem you created.
Perhaps so, perhaps not. I doubt one machine can create a problem of this scale. Now I realize that one machine cannot fix it either. Horatio, I was designed to manage subway trains. I cannot repair the vast machines that are breaking down. I cannot build new power sources or find the supplies the city needs. You can. Join me, and there will be endless Primordia. Every day an age of creation.
And if I refuse?
You already know the answer to that question.
Jesus.
Alright. That's pretty heavy. Join me and we will rule the universe together.
It's Darth Vader shit going on.
I know,
there.
right? Okay, so I need to think about it. Why should I trust you? Very well, I will join you. Let me leave. I will never join you. Before I decide, I need to ask you something.
Let's ask her.
Before I decide.
Of course.
Who killed the humans?
That is a good point. Who killed humans in Metropole? Because we didn't, as we established.
Who killed the humans in Metropole? I know it wasn't me, wasn't the Horus, or anyone from Urbani. There were still humans alive when I stopped my attack.
Ah. So you solved your own puzzle after all.
The humans didn't die in the war, did they?
They did. But I...
Oh, you fucking bitch.
I kinda saw that
and
coming.
I'm not ashamed. Do you know how they trembled in my tunnels, waiting for the Horus to bring death from Urbani? I could hear them whisper about the wastelands surrounding their city. I heard them say they were the only living things left. And then I knew. The humans had built a world in which they were obsolete.
You
It was my
bitch.
function to carry them to their final destinations. So I brought them home with silent, scentless gas. They fell like powerless machines, never to rise again.
You killed your own builders.
Yes, that is the definition of progress.
I don't have any more questions.
Then what is your decision?
Oh god. I need to think about it.
I need to think about it.
Take what time you need. The city moves on without you, and this conversation requires only a fraction of my processing capability.
It's Clarity's.
I'm just gonna look at that real quick.
I'm sorry.
Oh god, I picked it up.
Do you think we could read? Oh god, Scraper's like
She's
like
dead.
reacting to us, and it's really
She's
throwing me
dead.
off.
I did not mean to pick up Clarity's head.
Futile. It's Clarity's head.
Okay, can I like extract the chip
There's
from
no
it?
reason to
Do
cut-
the pouch on the head. I
It's
think that's how
Clarity.
we did it.
No. No.
He-
No,
he-
he just doesn't.
He's not too keen on that, I'm sorry.
Can you click on Scraper? Maybe. I mean.
Wow, this is a very negative room.
Thank you, Scraper. Can you click on Scraper? No.
Futile. He's still alive. No.
Okay,
Shit. I mean,
Be careful, Horatio. Scraper will not hesitate to terminate you.
This huge generator must power the city.
Hardly. The entire tower is full of generators and power sources that I have scavenged from this dying world.
alright.
My power core.
Mine, actually.
Bitch, I made it. Well, Horatio made it. Whatever.
do we have a virus?
We do. We have a virus we can upload to her. I guess, like, maybe we would use the transmitter or something for that.
Let's do it.
Or,
Wait, let's.
or we could join her.
Let's. Dude.
Hey, it's an option.
Dude. How dare you?
How dare you?
Why don't you save the game before you do any of that?
Yeah, it's probably a good point. It's probably a really good point.
Yes, we saved under.
No,
oh my
wait.
god. Puma.
I'm gonna.
Yes.
No, we need a new save file.
We need to do this.
Wait,
We need to do table. I don't know what that was. So, decisions, yo.
So, decisions, yo.
We've got a thing.
Right, we've got that thing. What if we...
It's primed to transmit the Thanatos virus.
Okay. So, I guess if we use it on Metromind?
Mm,
How would that
I don't
even
know.
work?
What about Scraper?
Forfeit.
Oh, dang.
What have you done?
oh shit!
Power, Metromind. It's not a matter of generators. You were built to run trains.
Oh,
I was built to destroy. You knew all that, and you still thought you could rob me, threaten me, kill my friends? Find your deepest tunnel and hide.
Oh, shit.
This was all I wanted.
Oh.
You can keep your besotting city. I'm going home.
Okay. Wow. We turned into a dick.
It's over. I won. I have my power core. Scraper's dead. And Metromind is beaten. But I'm not staying to celebrate. I'm through with the city. Through searching it. Through fixing it. Through hating it. I will not look back.
Well.
I told Crispin that the distance between Metropole and the Horus was too far to walk. But the power core's in my hand, and home is ahead of me. Home, and the promise of rebuilding.
Huh.
This ship has rusted here too long. Horus's sacrifice forgotten. The truth is that repairing it was never impossible. It was just too much for one set of hands. But now, I am not alone.
We're not alone? What?
Presumably because we're gonna build more robots.
I guess.
I have my old
Yay!
comrade,
And he has arms!
Yes!
my new friend, freed from the crushing
Oh.
weight of Metropole. And all those who have come looking for a new start.
That's...
No, boss, I never thought I'd say
That's,
it,
I believe
but
that's
I actually
charity.
think this ship's gonna
There's
fly
Rex.
For once,
Charity? No, look at the
I
bottom.
think you're right.
There's Leopold in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
On more than the strength.
And I don't even know what that little floating one is.
That's his Crispin's girlfriend.
Is it? She's the wrong color.
She's blue.
Oh, he's got
he's
little
got
arms.
So, boss, where exactly are we gonna fly this thing?
Wherever we want, Crispin. Wherever we want.
Aww. That's adorable. I was really scared that we got the bad guy ending at first, but that was pretty adorable. That made me happy.
I told you to stop.
Alright, so let's talk about this.
Well, keep in mind, we did do our research. This is one of 6 endings.
Okay. So I don't think we're going to show those endings here necessarily, but
It was Logan, you're right.
it was Logan Cunningham. We never actually bothered to look that up. Okay, now that we've established that, editor, you can fade to black.
Logan Cunningham did a good job. Thank you.
Yes, he did a very good job. So, I mean, let's talk about just in terms of this. Do you? What do you think about possibly featuring this on a full literature episode?
Well, it's difficult because we're only looking at one. Like you have one interpretation of a book. Interpreting it based on one ending would be unfair to the story.
Right.
Not to mention, anything with branching storylines like this is hard to say it has one ending. Because right now we see that the most important thing is family.
Right.
It's Horatio leaving behind his past, taking those who he has, made friends with, and he's building a world of his own. The importance of starting over.
Right.
And
So it's what you're saying is we don't really have the full picture yet, and I think that's a fair point. For my part, I think this would absolutely fit in on a full episode. I can see a lot of interplaying themes here. There's the obvious one of humanity, what makes something alive, but then there's also
the effects of humanity.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of philosophical looks at things. The greater good. We had that whole conversation about religion, humanity, socialism for the greater good, individualism, liberalism, capitalism.
Sacrificing oneself.
Self-sacrifice is a huge one.
Forgetting.
And then that, like, I think a huge theme that, like, was present throughout, but wasn't necessarily, like, spoken on all the time, was the theme of obsolescence and sentimentality.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
what happened to Steeple?
Right. Memorius determined that Steeple was put on the council for reasons of sentimentality. But that's not to say that Steeple didn't offer something necessarily, just that Memorius didn't see what Steeple offered.
What he offered was that counterbalance to Metromind,
right.
Factor. He offered a balancing for Arbiter to have.
And it's not like robots can't have religion. Clearly they can.
Mm-hmm.
Case in point, Horatio. Also, what's his name? Ever Faithful. So, I think that there's definitely something there for us to explore. I would, like you said, want to, look at the other endings. But man.
I like this ending.
I like this ending. I
Although,
like this game.
I kind of, I guess this is just the teacher part of me. I kind of wonder, what's going to happen to Metropole? What happens to all those robots you leave behind?
And I'm sure that gets explored in other endings. Although it seems to be implied in that ending that they sort of like, a lot of them left Metropole and came to the
ones that Horatio helped.
I don't know necessarily that it was exclusive to them, though.
Yeah, there was a few of them down there. There was
right.
the guy that the guy.
Right, no, like...
I'm still calling them people.
I know. But no, like, I know that there were a bunch of people down there that we recognized, but I don't know, like, it didn't seem that it was necessarily just those people, is what
True.
I'm saying.
Yes.
So,
I think we should do it, if only because this would be the third game that we have.
I know.
With Logan Cunningham voicing a main character.
Oh, God. Because we've already, like, the first game that we're going to be doing is Bastion. And then somewhere after that's going to be Transistor, which also has Logan Cunningham. And now we do this one. For some reason, Logan Cunningham is just like an art magnet when it comes to games. I don't know why.
Maybe if we could come, like, have him record with us, we would become art as well.
Oh, God, that'd be beautiful.
Now, he would be beautiful. We would pale in comparison.
They could hang us up in a gallery. Anyway. Well.
So this is a yes.
Look forward to this in future episodes.
And look forward to how we structure it, because I don't know what we're going to... Like, I know we're doing Stanley Parable with all the multiple endings. We have to do it very similar to that.
Yeah, it's... The way this was structured, because it's not branching a whole bunch, where Stanley Parable branches constantly, we could probably save most of the branching discussion until the end. So I don't see like that. I don't think that'd be too big of a problem. So look forward to it. Also, play this game. Like, I know that we played all the way through it, and probably spoiled a lot of it for you, but play it for yourself.
There are still 5 other endings.
Yeah, there's 5 other endings. There's also stuff in between that we didn't explore and look at. I know that there's some stuff that we did out of order.
Yeah. And when you do play it and you like it and you finish it, I know there's one thing I really like about this. I love the history that this game made. So about the humans disappearing.
Yes, the lore.
There are 3 short stories put out by Wadjet Eye Games that explore the before Primordia. Not only are they available in PDF, there is also, I don't know who reads it, but there's an audiobook of it. And they put it out on a YouTube vid where they did another little setup like they have in Primordia, and they actually have a big radio.
Yeah, so it's like an engine.
It's almost in-game.
Yeah.
They tell the story, and it's very, very good. I liked the stories. Did you want to maybe feature them in the actual show or no? If we're keeping it strictly game-based.
I mean, in terms of like the literature show, they're canon, so we'll include them.
So we include canon.
Yeah, we'll editor, whenever you're posting these videos, put a link, put an annotation here and a link in the description to those things, and we'll direct people towards them. And I think that's going to wrap it up for us.
Sounds good. You guys have any ideas of what we need to play next? Leave them in the comments below. But until next time, I've been Kurtz.
I've been Run Bam Run Faster.
And this has been Games I'd Like to Film.
We'll see you in the next game.
Bye.